Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. I stand outside the gates of Riften, ready to explore new avenues of adventure and wondrous fun. So off we go immediately.
Hold and stand down.
Bollocks.
If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Why? What's going on?
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Could you make an exception in my case?
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city.
You bastard. I am no riffraff, I am Pixen Poocks, Lord of all the Does this look like riffraff to you? Come on! Be reasonable now. Well, whatever. The only path leading to Riften, from this direction anyway, is here. I'm not going to go all around the lake, so... Chocolate drop, it is time for a swim. Off we go, swimming to the north gate, because the gods are a bunch of bastards who really need to take a mace to the face. Yes, it needs to happen. Where's that firefly? That dragonfly even? Firefly. No! Son of a bitch. Whoa, what the? What? What in the hell in the fuck? Did that just happen? Ah, chocolate drop. I foresee this is going to be a weird old town. A weird old town to be sure. There are ducks here. Wait. Who do I need to talk to in there? I don't know, but let's enter the town properly first. Whee! Off we go. At least the stables are here, so you should have a nice place to rest. Glub, glub, glub. Resting. Resting. Stables. There you go. You get chummy with the locals, chocolate drop. If I'm allowed to dismount you. Let me off. Thank you. See you in a minute, darling.
Hold there.
Son of a bitch.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
The visitors what? What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Sunshine. This city doesn't look that good. I don't think it's really a privilege to enter it. So, this is obviously a shakedown.
Alright, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
That was the most feeble attempt at a scam I've ever seen. I should burn you to a crisp right here, right now.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. You're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the rat way.
Well, by the looks of it, we've got thugs and vermin acting as the town guard as well. Bye. What a zinger. I zinged them. Riften has earned quite a sinister reputation, mainly due to the Thieves' Guild presence in the sewers beneath the streets. Oh. The rat way, of course, being where I need to find Mr. Blady McBladeface. Alright, who is this?
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Who did?
Be careful, Leo. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Hello, I'm the next good thing to happen to this city.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yes.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then? It looks like a shit tip.
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Wow, I was half expecting to get a quest to find this blade for you, but tell me about the Blackbriar family, a name I'm sure I'll be tripping up on a lot. I'll be calling them Blackbriars every time. So, tell me about them.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city.
Everything?
She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family, Memone?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Oh my. Tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I will try not to care. Ha-ba-da-ba-da, 'cause I don't know them yet. Ha-da-da-ba-da-ba-da.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Incidentally, I am a murderer, and REM songs are my victim. So, you're Riften's protector.
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
Well, you'd be dead, surely. If it wasn't for Eren, the man who saved your life, you'd be dead. Fuck's sake, woman. How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died.
Yes.
When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Awesome.
Safe travels.
You two, what time is it? Lord, it's getting late. Who are you?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
No, you just had an arrow over your head. What's it to you, bitch boy?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Here's the Blackbriars!
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me, I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
Tell me what this gem's worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Okay. Fine by me. Tell me more about the Blackbriars.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Know anything about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout.
Dirge.
I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch.
Dirge.
If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm
Dirge.
sure he could use someone like you.
Dirge. Well,
Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk to you.
really?
What did you want?
You freak.
Be seeing you around.
Well, I'm not exactly afraid of the Blackbriars. I mean, ooh, they're a big scary family with connections. I have fire in my hands, man. Whoa, who are you?
Go away, if you know what's good for you.
What a bitch on wheels.
I'm
Okay.
really getting tired of your excuses.
Oh dear.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shaw, the last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
This place is a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You there.
Huh? What do you want?
You work at the stables? This is apparently the most pressing thing on my mind.
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows.
Everything?
Horses are my whole life. Back
Dirge?
in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Cause you keep getting robbed. What kind of trouble you in, boy?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Kill him. Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses.
Tack.
I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it
Dirge.
got robbed before it even arrived.
Oh my.
Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
And then you'll be in debt to me, bitch, and I'll kill you. Okay, so. Alright. New quests, new quests. Who are you?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Uh-huh.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Ah, I thought you didn't really like me. Okay. So this is the Bee and Barb. I guess that's the inn. And it's getting late, so I guess I'd better turn in to the local inn. Besides, the local inn is always a fine place to go for 11 billion new quests. And, you know, always looking for things to do.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad?
You say it a third time and I'll kill you. Anyway, actually, I'm looking for this old guy hiding out in Riften.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Bitch, I'm rich as hell. Anyway, let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Aye, you've got a point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was distracted by how bad the male bard is at singing this song. It's horrible.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Actually, I just wanted to check out the next of my dialogue options, but nope, I am ready to get knee-deep into corruption. What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Why are we doing this to Branche? That was just what I was about to ask. Why are we going to ruin a poor man's life?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
A few days, okay. That's not so bad. A few days. How am I supposed to do all of this?
Do you want me to hold your hand as well?
Yes!
You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Okay.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Is that some sort of threatening gesture?
My skill in
You!
battle is
Let's
only
talk
tomorrow
first.
upon you. Fortunately-
I wanted to know more about the Temple of Mara.
Wonderful. Where to begin?
Everywhere.
Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost.
Dirge.
We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Aww. I could have a wedding at the temple?
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
No, not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and to agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
I'd like to donate.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
Yay, the world needs more love. Can you tell me about Mara's beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. But you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
A beacon in the storm. I don't know if I'll buy an Amulet of Mara yet, because I haven't thought of anyone who might be a good match for good old Pooks in here. Alas, there are no Khajiit to marry, and I haven't decided whether or not he'd be up for cross-species romance.
Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
I don't know.
The only thing better than a powerful mage fighting at your side is... well, nothing really.
Nah, I don't want you.
Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
I know, right? I'll talk to you in a bit. There's still plenty of people to meet. Hello, Volwolf Snowshod!
We haven't much to discuss.
Ho-ho, really?
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
Well, I do work with the Empire, but I'm off duty at the moment. But why all the hatred for the Empire?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago.
Well, there's your
When
problem.
the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim, I was so proud of her.
Nope, shouldn't be.
She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Well, I've got bad news for you there, friend, because Ulfric will die at my hands. And your daughter made a foolish mistake being a Stormcloak.
Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
We'll see about that. Is that another one of those threatening gestures?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
It's tragic. Tell me about it.
You've caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me.
May I ask why you're in mourning?
It was my sister, Lilia.
Ah,
She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks.
shouldn't have done that.
We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Indeed. Tell me about your parents.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days.
Lol.
Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
Are you at odds with them? If you are, that makes you a good person and I like you.
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Sure thing. You're involved with the Meadery, though. That's pretty interesting in the midst of all this political war. Let's chat about that.
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground.
Are you?
We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us.
Whoops, my Steam's still on.
My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Hang on, just need to turn off that Steam. Okay, offline. There we go.
Good talking to you.
Been good talking to you too. I'm glad you're not a rabid anti-imperial stormcloak foul fool face. Shut up. Hello, Bolly.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Bolly Ollie Oxenfree, are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery.
Good.
Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Is this how you do all your work? Just find random people off the street to do it? Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Fine by me. You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city?
I have.
Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war is driving away business.
Business.
The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
Dirge. You mentioned Nivenor.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
The people in this town are all lazy. Now I'm going to go shopping. Sounds like you have a real catch there, sir. So, ooh, oh.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
Yeah.
No, I
What's
didn't.
Your problem?
My problem is you. I wanted to talk about Shadir's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
I don't think that is the end of the story. You and I both know this is a setup, and if you don't drop it now, I will weasel my way into your face with my fist.
All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope
Good.
we bump into each other again.
I hope I bump into you too with my fist! Okay, sorry. I'm getting a bit rabidly aggressive. You there!
For work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Suits me. What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail? I already know this, but why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven.
Murder, murder,
No
murder.
guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go and tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Good heavens, okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
Whew, 3 in the morning, I've got to get to bed soon.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Fuck off, I'm not even talking to you.
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the road.
You're in an inn, and you're a horrible singer.
Mm-hmm.
You there! You there!
What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
What's the word around town, sister?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
What's the word around town, sister?
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
That's all the word around town, sister, so I'd like to rent a room, see?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Awesome. What's the word around town, sister?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Cool. Show me my room.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Are you sure it's right that way? Are you sure? Come on, there you go. You can do it. Ooh. Kirava, as of this month, I'm afraid we're going to have to double the cost for Blackbriar mead. As you're no doubt well aware, there's quite a bit of civil unrest occurring within Skyrim. With this unrest comes the increased cost to us for shipment protection, ingredients, and labor. I think you'll find your customers more than willing to share in this burden by absorbing the cost through a price increase. I recommend you institute immediately. Failure to comply with our new costs will result in an immediate interruption of Blackbriar mead. Sincerely, bitchy bitch face. Oh dear. Hey, where'd you go? Where did... There you are. Come on, show me to my room. Come on. Come on.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Die. La la la. Thank you!
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, I will. Well, people, sorry this was an action-light episode. It was mostly talking, but we have introduced ourselves to a new town, and truly it is a wretched hive of scum and villainy, so hopefully I will see you for more action-packed antics later.